Now. All right. We're back again, but this time we're with Tyler from Duncan, Stewart, Todd. Hi, Tyler.
Hello.
How are you?
Doing all right.
You're very stylish with your hat and scarf.
Yes.
I guess convention centers are pretty chilly.
So we come from Michigan, and my office is usually very chilly, and it still feels like winter in Michigan a lot of times. And so I'm sporting hats and scarves on a daily basis. But we thought we'd bring that to Tampa today.
That's great. That's great. Let me just put this like that here. All right. So, Tyler, can you tell us a bit about yourself and what you do at Duncan Stewart Todd?
Yeah, so I've been with Duncan Stewart Todd for about 3 years. My background is in engineering and design, and I also have a master's in business. And so joining Duncan Stewart Todd is just really fun. We've got a small team, but it's a really fun, passionate team. The owner, Joel, does a fantastic job, and it's just a lot of fun, honestly.
Nice. You gotta love your job.
You do. I've had jobs where it feels like work, but this feels like play.
That's fun. That's great. Doesn't get better than this. Okay, so let's start with our questions. How does DST combine architectural design expertise with innovative, I'm French, innovative equipment solutions to ensure state-of-the-art code-compliant preparation rooms?
That's a great question. So Duncan Stewart Todd has been around since 1991, and we started off as part of an architectural firm, JST Architects, which is just down the road here. But since then, we've been specializing in care center design and equipment, so we're really good at it. So this means we're an expert partner for our clients. They're architects, they're contractors, and we help design out the care center space so that it's the best it can be. We do this by focusing in 3 areas. So the first is safety and ventilation. So this would be, we want to make sure that our top priority is making sure that the OSHA compliance is there. Taking care of all the toxic fumes and chemicals that, employees are usually exposed to during the embalming process. So this would be our prep air ventilation system, as well as all the safety equipment. Second focus is in the ergonomics and efficiency of the care centers. So this means, we'll take a look at the overall flow of the entire care center. So from loading in the bodies to, preparation or cremation, whatever that entails. We will do capacity studies, make sure that the equipment that you are purchasing makes sense for your needs, and it's in the right spot, and everything works flawlessly. And lastly, we want the care center to look and last and be beautiful the entire time. So we only use the best material processes available, and we want our clients to be happy for years and years. They spend a lot of time and money investing in these parts of their businesses, and we want it to work flawlessly.
Right. Nice. Great answer.
Thank you.
Great answer. What sets DST's ventilation solutions apart?
Another great question. So our prep air system is engineered and designed specifically for the death care industry. This means, we use the best equipment that we can. It makes the most sense for the ventilation, taking care of all the OSHA compliance, and making sure that it's a safe, comfortable space for the client. So our prep air systems are what are called HRV, or heat recovery ventilation systems. Essentially what that means is they're the most efficient as we can make them. The way it works is the exhausting air has a lot of heat or cold energy in it. We'll take that energy out, or the system takes that energy out and uses it to heat or cool the incoming fresh air. But it does it in a way where it doesn't mix the unsafe air with the fresh air.
Wow.
But regardless of how it works, we try and make it as simple as possible. So you flip a switch, green light turns on, it's safe to embalm, it's safe to use the chemicals, and then you know what's working.
Right, right. Amazing, amazing. So, next question. How does DST ensure cost effectiveness for funeral home owners when purchasing equipment and materials for their care centers?
So I've already mentioned two ways that that we help in that efficiency and cost effectiveness. So the first is designing the entire care center so that it works well. The second is using the right equipment, that's appropriate for your needs. The third is in the project management, and we do this through something what we call a premier source package. So since we do this day in and day out, we're really good at it. We know what suppliers are worth working with. We know what your needs are going to be, and we make it as simple as possible. So we'll work with the client. They can select different finishes for cabinetry, for flooring, for paint, the different equipment. Hey, do you need a lift or do you not need a lift? The foot-in equipment. So everything that you need inside the care center, retorts, cooling storage, everything. So we try and make it as simple as possible. And, each of us has professional or personal experience doing renovations and working in construction.
Yeah.
I've been a construction manager in a previous role, so I know how things work on the ground. And we've also experienced the headaches of like, man, this is really daunting, trying to figure out all this stuff on your own. We know how to make it work. So we will schedule everything for you.
Wow.
Make sure your installers know exactly what they need to do to make sure it works well.
For sure. Oh, that's very nice. And last question for you, and the one I'm most excited about is, can you tell us about the new products you're launching here at ICCFA?
Yes. So part of our ongoing process of trying to improve ourselves every day is we've listened to our clients. We know that you need cooling storage. So what we've done is we've contracted or partnered with Dade Engineering. They're based out of Miami, Florida. They're a veteran in the cooling storage industry. And, we will use only the best materials and equipment that we can in these cooling solutions. So here we have an example of, here's kind of our standard Galvalume finish. And then the insulation is an expanded polystyrene. It doesn't really matter. It works.
Yeah.
And it works really well, and it's beautiful. So this is, what we try and strive for on every project. So along with the cooler storage, we're also launching a line of racks. So this is our focus of efficiency, safety, and convenience. And as long as we can kind of hit those three things with each project, we know that we're succeeding, and that's what we love to do.
Wow, well, congratulations.
Thank
Exciting.
You so much.
Well, thank you so much for doing this interview with me. I appreciate it. I learned so much, and I hope you guys did too. If you want to learn more, they can visit your website.
Yeah, absolutely. So our website is DuncanStewartTodd.com, and you can stop by at the booth. You will be able to talk to us about our new coolers, pick up a new scarf and hat, which I'm lovingly modeling for you today. But we would love to help you in any way that we can.
Great. So come by the booth. Thank you. Thank you.
You bet.
See you guys.